ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Off the play fake, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 41 yards. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing Jones. Out right to Bourne. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones throw taken in by Bourne. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Now Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 7 play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they...
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Jones steps away. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Out to his left. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Cousins throw complete to his receiver Thielen. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, lined up incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Dancing to his left. Going deep here for Parker. And unable to connect. Incomplete. We'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Cousins on 1st down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Again, it's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Throwing is Cousins. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw again. Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and goal for Cousins. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. So we have come, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Off the play fake. Jones rolling to his left. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Complete. It's Henry. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Jakobi Meyers from 17 yards out. And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
He's got it complete to Aguilar. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 25 yards that time.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They look bad. He is in. Touchdown, New England. Mac Jones scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Smith catches left side. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a 1st down. Jones. And caught by Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 37. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Harris running straight ahead. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Here's a sneak with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the